Imagine if the foods you love, those quick snacks or your regular meals, were silently damaging your kidneys with every bite. For many, it is an unfortunate truth that we do not often think twice about what we eat, yet our kidneys do. Every sip of soda or a handful of peanuts forces these vital organs to work overtime. Now, imagine a future where you must give up these foods altogether. Not by choice, but out of necessity because your kidneys have become too damaged to handle them. Without healthy kidneys, you could face a life where you rely on medication, dialysis, or even a transplant just to survive. Chronic kidney disease, CKD, is more common than you might think. In the United States alone, over 37 million people, roughly 1 in 7 adults, are living with CKD, and most don't even know it. Early symptoms are often so subtle that many people remain undiagnosed until the disease has progressed to stage 3, 4, or even 5, where options become limited to dialysis or kidney transplantation. Shockingly, CKD is now a leading cause of death worldwide, affecting 850 million people globally. According to the World Health Organization, one of the biggest contributors to this epidemic is diet. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering waste, toxins, and excess minerals from your blood. However, when you overload them with the wrong foods, those high in potassium, phosphorus, sugar, and unhealthy fats, they struggle to keep up. Over time, this strain can lead to inflammation, tissue scarring, and eventually kidney failure. What makes kidney disease so dangerous is the silent progression. By the time symptoms such as fatigue, swelling, and high blood pressure appear, significant damage has already been done. Yet, here is some good news. You can prevent much of this damage by making simple dietary changes today. It is not just about what you eat, but also about what you stop eating before it's too late. In this narrative, we will break down 5 common foods that might seem harmless yet are doing real damage to your kidneys. We will explore why they are dangerous, provide insight from scientific studies, and give you practical tips on how to protect your kidneys without feeling deprived. Whether you already have kidney issues or simply want to avoid them in the future, this reading will arm you with the knowledge needed to make better choices. Stay with us until the end, and you will not only learn which foods to cut out, but also how to replace them with healthier alternatives that still satisfy your cravings. Your kidneys and your future self will thank you. Let us begin with peanuts. Peanuts are often praised for being a powerhouse of nutrients, containing healthy fats, plant-based protein, and essential vitamins such as niacin and folate. Additionally, peanuts are a good source of potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, which can support heart health for athletes or anyone needing a quick energy boost. However, despite these nutritional benefits, peanuts can turn into a serious risk if your kidneys aren't functioning at their best. When your kidneys work properly, they maintain the balance of essential minerals like potassium in the blood. But if you have kidney issues, the potassium in peanuts can accumulate to dangerous levels, a condition known as hyperkalemia. This condition, caused by elevated potassium levels, can trigger irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, and even heart failure in severe cases. Furthermore, the high protein content in peanuts means the kidneys must work harder to filter out waste product from protein metabolism, creating extra stress on already weakened kidneys and accelerating their decline over time. For those with chronic kidney disease, CKD, even small servings of peanuts can pose a significant risk if consumed regularly. In contrast, alternatives such as sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, or chia seeds contain lower potassium levels and offer more fiber, which slows digestion and absorption. This makes them kinder on your kidneys and easier to incorporate into a kidney-friendly diet. Sunflower seeds, in particular, contain anti-inflammatory compounds that support kidney health and reduce oxidative stress, a benefit that peanuts lack. Studies, including those cited by the World Health Organization, have flagged hyperkalemia as a major threat for individuals with kidney disease. The research suggests that people with CKD often struggle to eliminate excess potassium, leading to potentially fatal complications if their diet isn't carefully managed. Even foods that are considered healthy for the average person can become dangerous in these cases. In addition to potassium concerns, peanuts contain fats, a type of anti-nutrient. that bind to minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc, reducing their absorption in the body. This can exacerbate deficiencies in individuals with CKD who often struggle to maintain balanced mineral levels. Moreover, peanuts are vulnerable to aflatoxins, toxic molds that grow in improperly stored nuts. Aflatoxins are harmful to the liver and kidneys, with studies linking them to increased risks of cancer and kidney toxicity for people with compromised kidney function. Exposure to even small amounts of aflatoxins can further increase the risk of kidney damage. If you love peanuts, you do not necessarily have to give them up entirely, but moderation is key. Here are a few strategies to protect your kidneys. Limit intake by keeping portions small and occasional. Aim for no more than one small handful, about 1 ounce, per serving. Pair peanuts with fiber-rich foods such as apples, grapes, or cucumbers, which helps slow potassium absorption and reduce the risk of hyperkalemia. Choose safer alternatives like low-potassium snacks such as sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, or unsalted rice cakes. And always store peanuts in cool, dry places to prevent the growth of aflatoxins. If you have CKD or are at risk, consult your doctor about how much potassium you can safely consume daily. They may recommend kidney-friendly food swaps or potassium binders if needed. By making these small changes, you can still enjoy the occasional peanut snack while keeping your kidneys safe. The goal is to remain mindful and informed about what goes into your body, giving your kidneys the break they deserve. Next, let's examine foods high in phosphorus. Phosphorus is an essential mineral that plays a critical role in bone health, energy production, and cell repair, working closely with calcium to keep your bones strong and your metabolism functioning properly. However, while balanced phosphorus is crucial, too much of it, especially for people with chronic kidney disease, can spell disaster. In healthy individuals, the kidneys efficiently eliminate excess phosphorus through urine. Yet, with CKD or even mild kidney issues, this elimination process becomes less effective, leading to a dangerous buildup of phosphorus in the blood. When blood phosphorus levels rise too high, the condition is called hyperphosphatemia. This is not merely a minor inconvenience. Left unchecked, it triggers calcification in soft tissues like arteries and veins, causing the hardening of blood vessels. This calcification not only puts strain on the heart, but also increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and hypertension. Additionally, calcification can affect your bones, making them brittle and fragile as the delicate balance between calcium and bone health is disrupted. Hyperphosphatemia is especially dangerous for people with CKD because their kidneys are already overworked and unable to filter out the excess phosphorus efficiently. Over time, high phosphorus levels accelerate kidney damage, pushing patients closer to dialysis or even kidney failure. Phosphorus is naturally present in many whole foods, yet some sources are more harmful than others for individuals with weakened kidney function. Foods high in phosphorus include meat and poultry, especially red meat and organ meats like liver and processed deli meats, as well as dairy products such as milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Egg yolks, although nutrient-dense, are also a significant source of phosphorus. Beverages such as soda and colas, which contain phosphoric acid as a preservative, contribute both to phosphorus overload and kidney stress. Packaged snacks and processed foods, including chips, instant noodles, canned goods, and frozen dinners, are loaded with added phosphorus used to enhance flavor and shelf life. Whole grains, legumes, and nuts, though healthy in moderation, contain organic phosphorus that can still be problematic if your kidneys are already compromised. Studies by the World Health Organization have raised concerns about chronic high phosphorus levels in diets, emphasizing that failure to control phosphorus intake leads to accelerated kidney damage. Research shows that individuals with CKD who do not manage their phosphorus consumption experience faster declines in kidney function and are at a higher risk of requiring dialysis later in life. Even healthy individuals are not immune, as excessive phosphorus consumption can increase the likelihood of developing kidney problems later. Practical tips for reducing phosphorus intake include cutting back on processed and prepackaged foods, since these are often loaded with hidden phosphorus additives. reading food labels carefully to avoid items with phosphoric acid or phosphate, and looking for low-phosphorus alternatives offered by some brands. Cooking at home with fresh ingredients allows you to control both the quality and quantity of what you consume. It is also important to monitor portion sizes, as even healthy foods like meat, eggs, and dairy can be problematic in large quantities. Consulting your doctor about phosphorus binders, medications that help prevent phosphorus absorption during digestion, may be a game-changer in keeping your phosphorus levels in check. Additionally, choosing plant-based proteins wisely, such as tofu or vegetables, can further help reduce phosphorus intake without sacrificing nutrition. Moving on to tuna, this nutrient-rich food is celebrated for its lean protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential nutrients. A typical serving of canned tuna can provide lean protein critical for muscle repair, hormone production, and immune function. In fact, 1 can of tuna can contain around 30 grams of protein along with omega-3 fatty acids that are important for heart health, reducing inflammation, and supporting brain function. Tuna is also a good source of vitamin B12, which supports nerve function and the production of DNA and red blood cells, and selenium, an antioxidant that protects cells from damage. Despite these benefits, it is essential to be aware of the hidden risks associated with tuna consumption, specifically mercury. Mercury, a heavy metal, is a significant concern when consuming tuna, particularly larger species such as albacore, bluefin, and big-eye tuna. Mercury accumulates in the tissues of fish as they age, leading to higher levels in larger, longer-lived species. Over time, mercury can build up in the human body, leading to toxic effects. For most individuals, the primary source of mercury exposure is through the diet, particularly through the consumption of contaminated fish. Industrial waste and pollution can cause mercury to enter water systems, where it then accumulates in fish populations. Studies by the World Health Organization have raised concerns regarding mercury exposure from frequent tuna consumption. Research suggests that impaired kidney function, resulting from chronic mercury exposure, can lead to a decreased glomerular filtration rate, GFR, affecting the kidney's ability to filter blood effectively. This impairment can accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease, CKD. Individuals who consume large quantities of high-mercury fish may be at a higher risk of developing kidney-related diseases. Additionally, the World Health Organization emphasizes that vulnerable populations, including pregnant women and children, should exercise caution due to mercury's potential impact on brain development and neurological function. Excessive mercury consumption does not only affect the kidneys. It can also lead to a range of neurological symptoms, including memory loss, impaired cognitive function, muscle weakness, difficulties with movement and coordination, fatigue, and irritability. Mercury toxicity may cause general fatigue and mood changes, further complicating existing health issues. Therefore, managing mercury intake is crucial. To minimize the harm while still enjoying tuna's nutritional benefits, consider these tips. Practice portion control by sticking to 1 or 2 servings per week to limit mercury exposure. Choose smaller varieties, such as skipjack tuna, which typically have lower mercury levels than larger species. Incorporate selenium-rich foods, such as Brazil nuts, sunflower seeds, and salmon, which may help mitigate mercury's harmful effects by promoting its excretion, and stay well hydrated by drinking plenty of water to support kidney function and toxin elimination. When purchasing tuna, opt for high-quality products that indicate lower mercury levels, and diversify your protein sources by including alternatives such as legumes, poultry, and plant-based proteins. By choosing smaller portions, selecting lower mercury varieties, and complementing your diet with selenium-rich foods, you can enjoy the benefits of tuna while minimizing potential risks. Taking proactive steps now ensures that you maintain a healthy diet that supports long-term wellness without compromising your kidney health. Next, we examine vegetables containing oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds found in a variety of plant-based foods, including spinach, rhubarb, beets, Swiss chard, sweet potatoes, and certain leafy greens. These vegetables are rich in essential vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin K, folate, and fiber, and offer significant nutritional benefits. For example, spinach is loaded with vitamins A and C, calcium, iron, and antioxidants, making it a valuable addition to any diet. However, the high oxalate content in these vegetables can negate some of these benefits for individuals with specific health concerns, such as kidney stones. One of the most significant risks associated with high oxalate consumption is the potential formation of kidney stones, particularly calcium oxalate stones. Oxalates can bind with calcium in the kidneys, forming these stones, which are the most common type, and may remain asymptomatic until they obstruct the urinary tract. The pain and complications associated with passing kidney stones are often described as some of the most severe pains experienced, with symptoms including sharp pain in the back or lower abdomen, nausea, vomiting, and difficulty urinating. If left untreated, kidney stones can lead to urinary tract infections, kidney damage, or even the need for surgical intervention. Individuals with a history of kidney stones, particularly calcium oxalate stones, should exercise extra caution with oxalate-rich foods. Other risk factors include dehydration, obesity, and certain metabolic disorders, as noted in insights from nephrology studies and the World Health Organization. These studies advise those prone to kidney stones to limit their intake of high-oxalate foods to minimize stone formation and recommend monitoring dietary oxalate levels closely. Working with healthcare providers, such as registered dietitians or nephrologists, may be beneficial in developing a tailored diet that reduces oxalate intake while ensuring proper nutrition. To help reduce oxalate consumption while still enjoying a balanced diet, consider the following practical strategies. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water, aiming for at least 8 to 10 cups daily. To dilute urine and reduce the concentration of oxalates and calcium, balance high oxalate foods with calcium-rich foods, such as yogurt, cheese, tofu, or leafy greens like kale, which can help bind oxalates in the intestines and decrease their absorption. Modify cooking methods by boiling high oxalate vegetables like spinach or Swiss chard, which can reduce their oxalate levels as some of these compounds leach into the cooking water, which should then be discarded. Limit portion sizes by mixing high oxalate greens with lower oxalate vegetables to dilute the overall content. And increase dietary diversity by including a wide range of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins. This not only minimizes oxalate intake, but also ensures you receive a comprehensive range of essential nutrients. Consulting with healthcare professionals is advisable if you have a history of kidney stones or other renal issues. Finally, we address carbonated drinks. Soft drinks, commonly referred to as sodas, are popular beverages often containing high levels of added sugars and phosphoric acid. While these drinks may provide a momentary refreshment, their long-term effects on health, especially kidney health, are alarming. Many sodas are loaded with high fructose corn syrup or sucrose, contributing to excessive calorie intake and weight gain. A single can of soda can contain 10 teaspoons of sugar or more, leading to potential spikes in blood glucose and insulin levels. Regularly consuming high amounts of sugar can result in insulin resistance, a precursor to conditions such as type 2 diabetes, which itself is a significant risk factor for chronic kidney disease, CKD. Phosphoric acid, found primarily in colas and some other soft drinks, is used to enhance flavor and preserve freshness, but it can disrupt the balance of calcium and phosphorus in the body, a concern for kidney function. The kidneys play a crucial role in filtering excess phosphorus from the blood, and elevated levels can lead to hyperphosphatemia, causing calcification in blood vessels and tissues. This calcification can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and further kidney damage. Research indicates that individuals who consume 2 or more sodas daily have a 60% higher risk of developing kidney disease compared to those who drink less or none at all. The high sugar content in sodas can also lead to increased uric acid levels, precipitating kidney stones. Furthermore, artificial ingredients such as artificial sweeteners, preservatives, and colorings may contribute to additional health complications, including kidney dysfunction. Chemicals like caramel coloring have been suggested to have harmful effects on kidney health, while additives like benzoate preservatives have been shown to negatively affect cellular function. To minimize harm from carbonated drinks, consider reducing soda consumption and opting for healthier alternatives. Practical tips include limiting soda intake and reserving it for special occasions rather than daily consumption. Reading ingredient labels to avoid products high in sugar and phosphoric acid. Increasing water intake as your primary beverage to support kidney function and dilute substances that may lead to stone formation. Aim for at least 8 to 10 cups daily. And replacing sodas with natural alternatives such as herbal teas, infused water with fruits or herbs, or coconut water. If you enjoy the fizz, try sparkling water flavored with fresh fruit or a splash of citrus, which can satisfy your craving for carbonation without the harmful additives. Be mindful of your beverage choices when dining out or at social events, opting for water or unsweetened drinks, and consider bringing your own flavored sparkling water to avoid temptation. In conclusion, let us quickly review the 5 foods that can damage your kidneys if consumed carelessly. Peanuts, high in potassium and aflatoxins, pose risks. Phosphorus-rich foods can cause hyperphosphatemia. Tuna contains harmful mercury. High-oxalate vegetables can lead to kidney stones. And carbonated drinks, loaded with sugar and phosphoric acid, add further stress to your kidneys. Your kidneys work hard to keep you healthy every day. Do not let these foods make their job harder. Start by making small changes in your diet today to protect your kidney health for the future. If you found this information helpful, consider exploring more resources on kidney-friendly diets and supplements to learn additional tips for maintaining healthy kidneys. Prevention is always easier than cure, and small dietary changes can make a huge difference. Act now to protect your kidneys before it's too late, and remember, every small step toward better health matters.